So he is Sulochan Prabhu, whom I was referring to. So unfortunately, he was killed, and in the West Virginia, Hitanananda's many right-hand men were there. Kuladri is one, and Radhana Swami is one, and there is one more. And of course, Radhana Swami is very expert. He escaped, and but the rest of them were involved in all this. No, he came to India. Nothing happened to him. But everybody is there in this particular scenario. Anyway, I mean, we don't want to comment because they're very popular. So, so that's the way, that's the level they went to. 9,500 disciples. They were not murdered, but then they were beaten up, they were thrown out, simply because they questioned that where is our order? Where is our order from Srila Prabhupada to assume this role? So that's how it is. We will see ISKCON also realized that this Jonal Acharya system is very dangerous. So they have started some guru reforms. So we'll quickly see some guru reforms. If you see the history, in 1980, Hamsuduta got arrested because of some issues. And then GBC suspends the initiation rites, we have seen. Confession of Tamal Krishna Goswami. GBC removes Hamsuduta. GBC removes Chaitidha. And 85, GBC meeting in New Vrindavan to discuss guru reforms. They have organized a reform, and there is one devotee by name Ravindra Swarup. He submits his paper under my order. In Vaishnava community, you want to prove anything, you have to publish a paper. So he has printed a paper called Under My Order. What did he do? He says, what is the reform, idea behind reforms? He says it is based on Prabhupada's desires, and then he says Ritvik alternative had to be rejected because it was not traditional. His reforms, he is saying that you cannot accept Ritvik because it is not traditional, but he has come up with a different model. He says Prabhupada wanted a GBC system in opposition to a single Acharya system. Prabhupada's own guru had also wanted a GBC system. So guru reform solved the crisis which the Jonal Acharya system has created. And they have passed this resolution. Any GBC, now after Ravindra Swarup's paper, they made the guru system called multiple successor Acharya system. Any GBC can present a Diksha Guru candidate before the GBC body, any GBC. And upon majority of approval from the body, he may take up the responsibilities of an initiating Guru in ISKCON. This is the resolution they have passed in 1986. So they have dismantled Jonal Acharya, and then they made multiple Acharyas. Now anybody can become a Guru if GBC can recommend somebody. Let us say it recommends somebody. Yes, he can become a Guru. Yes, he will become initiating Guru. He becomes Diksha Guru and as good as God. So Prabhupada says, mundane votes have no jurisdiction to elect a Vaishnava Acharya. Democracy means demons crazy. Prabhupada clearly mentioned the votes and all will not work. Previous Acharya has to appoint. So we are asking, where is Prabhupada's appointment? Why this specifically 11 people you are saying they are the Gurus? Tell me, where is his appointment? They have nothing to show. The only thing that we can show about 11 is Ritviks. That's why they don't want to promote July 9th. We are saying, why this 11? Why not more? There is no answer. So, an apology in BTG. So they have published a apology, open public apology in BT, Back to Godhead magazine. Those days, because there is no social media, this is the only way of communicating to the entire community. By the influence of Maya, illusion, a different idea soon evolved that Prabhupada appointed 11 pure devotees to serve as the only gurus after him. This journal guru system, as it came to be called, prevailed in ISKCON for about 10 years until its falseness became clear. In 1986, ISKCON's GBC formally dismantled the system. An apology, Jayabrat Swami. Can you believe? 10 years of experimentation, killing, murders, crime, this, that. Happily, they just printed one apology in the BTG. They dismantled the system, which harassed everybody for the last 10 years. And then what did they do? Continues. Saswarup Das Goswami, editor-in-chief during those years, joins with me in apologizing to our readers for BTG's conformity to the journal guru error. In particular, we express our heartfelt apologies for contributing to the hurts and wrongs devotees endured when ISKCON diverted from Srila Prabhupada's instruction. See, they're accepting that Journal Acharya system is diverting from Prabhupada's instruction. This is what we have been telling from the beginning. So now, what is the alternative they have? They have invented one more model called multiple Acharya successor system. What is that? Now more than 80 gurus are voted in. Why only 11? 80. Then what happened to these 80? Ayaram, Gayaram. Guru fall down becomes a regular affair in ISKCON. Nobody is sure how long his Guru will survive. That's such a hopeless practice of Krishna consciousness. One has to depend entirely on Guru for his development. Now here is a system where you don't know that your Guru will survive. Disciples of fallen Gurus, they are left in confusion. When Hare Swami fell down, he has 5,000 disciples. They all left ISKCON. They joined this Gaudiya, that, everywhere. So ISKCON is losing its followers because of these bogus gurus. Bogus gurus are rich and ISKCON is becoming poor. This was the phenomenon those days. Fall down at faster rate. 85, Bhagavan's arrogance exposed in TV. You don't know what it is. 86, Rameshwar caught engaging. 86, Bhavananda expelled. Again, Rameshwar and Bhagavan resigns. 87, GBC accepts the resignation, excommunicates Kirtanananda. 87, Jaitirtha murdered in England. Then Hridayananda Goswami, he is designated himself as Acharya there. What is he doing now? He went back to college to get education. Acharya has gone to college. He is supposed to give Divya Jnana to everybody. He is supposed to give knowledge to everybody. He went back to college. He will not wear any of these dresses, no pant and shirt, no tilak, no kanti. He doesn't believe in Prabhupada. He is Acharya. Can you believe? Worst scenario in the whole this thing. Now he is Hare Swami. He ran off with a female massage therapist and bought a luxury villa. You can see $1 million. But whose money is that? That is ISKCON's Prabhupada's money. And that is the therapist. As a sannyasi, how can you have a female therapist? This is the problem. They are all bogus. They just came to enjoy, but in the name of this Guru. Okay, GBC voted in Gurus. Then came one by one, GBC started voting. Suhotra Swami, Devamrita Swami, Bhakti Vikas Swami. Then you have Bhakti Tirtha Swami, Prabha Vishnu Swami, Salananda Swami, Vipramukhya Swami, Radhanath Maharaj. They're all GBC voted in gurus. They were not approved by Prabhupada. They are self-appointed, or rather GBC voted in gurus. You cannot believe any of them. Sometimes it appears that they have wonderful classes, 2 hours, 3 hours, Krishna Katha, so nice. But what they have done to Prabhupada's movement, what they have done to thousands of devotees and disciples, children and women, can't believe. Vipramukhya Swami, even I received this email. Anyway, I think, he suddenly after some time he disappeared. He's no more on the scene. You may think, no, they're all in 80s, Prabhu 90s. It's all okay now. Just recently, there is one Swami called Paramadvaiti Swami in Brazil and all those areas. Thousands and thousands of followers. He left away. He fell down. Some affair with this thing. And those people are so angry on this. Fortunately, some of those people are, there are some customers of our Goloka, Agarbatti and all that. So, when all these things have happened, our devotees spoken to them. See, no, don't worry. Actually, he is not actual Guru. Your Guru is Srila Prabhupada. They were shocked. What do you mean? I said, yes, you read this jewel and letter. No, we want more details, so please come. So our devotees went there and told, all is packed like this, full of people. Then we showed them the jewel and letter and all these details. They were shocked. They said, my God, we know, nobody told us. The world doesn't know jewel and letter. The world doesn't know what is Prabhupada's final wish. This is the problem. They said, Prabhu, you all came, you explained today, otherwise we were so angry, we were actually trying to take revenge on all these gurus and ISKCON and all that. This is what their mood is. Just recently, 1 month. And then, again, recently only one Mayapur Gurukul, again there are allegations. And done by whom? One Guru, Bhakti Purushottam, BVPS, Vidyapurna Maharaj. He is a Guru. They have appointed one committee to investigate, internal committees. Committee has come up with a report. I read that report. Clearly says, yes, he has done all this. The last 10-15 years. Those Gurukul students now who have grown up, they have all written emails. In that report, they are saying, yes, he has done all these things. He should not be allowed in any ISKCON temple. He should not be allowed to give classes and that. We are very happy. Wow, it's a very strict action taken. In the end, it says, but he can continue to preach to his disciples. He can take classes for them. And he can give association. But outside the ISKCON, somewhere he should sit and give. Guru system has become so corrupt. You can't even describe how corrupt it is. He has done all those things. He cannot enter the temple. He cannot give any class, but he can guide his disciples. You can see the moha. It's called illusion, maya. So, anyway, we are actually bored by all this. Jagadish Swami. And then Harikesh, chairman of GBC, was affair with a massagist. And then he claimed to be Krishna. Now you tell me, what should we do? So that's the... Then Vipramukhya Swami has absconded as this thing. Anyway, I don't want to read. These are all emptiness he's telling. Indradhumna Swami, currently he is Guru, he is in spotlight. You can see the cake that has been offered on his birthday and all these things going on nicely. We don't know when this bubble will burst. So this is the thing going on. ISKCON, Guru and GBC. I don't know whether I should show this. Okay. Current Guru, he is Sri Govinda Swami is dancing on Bollywood song along with 2 of his disciples, I think, Anandamurthy and Yogendra.
Radha Gopinath Dasi.
Two boys who are singing bhajans. He is Govind Swami. Yes, of course, afterwards he made a public apology. And can you believe he's claiming his 33rd Acharya? After 32nd, he's saying, I am the 33rd. This is a joke. He's still there. Huh? Yeah. He's going on, he's giving initiation. This one, huh? This has happened in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, he's dancing. He is supposed to control disciples. Disciples are taking him and dancing. Huh? They will be there in. See, they are like some outsiders probably. They're doing all those things. He's supposed to control. Arey, kya hai ye dabang ka song kya hai? He is joining them and then he is overtaken. So this is the scenario. Okay. Coming to the in 1995, July 9th directive released. I told you, no, in the Veda base it was not there. Officially it is released in 95, July 9th directive, 97. There is a paper written, the final order. There is one paper written. I told you, in a Vaishnava community, you want to prove anything, you have to write a paper. So this one paper was written, the final order, by one devotee by name Krishnakant Prabhu. He is a Bhakta Krishnakant. And as soon as he released it, the GBC banned it. Why? Because this conclusively proves that Sri Prabhupada is the Diksha Guru for ISKCON and Hare Krishna. Conclusively. Now, who is this Bhakta Krishnakant? He joined in London, some temple. And before joining, he was a lawyer. So he started asking questions, very tough questions to the local people. Where did Prabhupada appointed the Gurus? Where is that letter? Has he signed? How did this person became Guru? Where is the order? Like that he started asking. So those people said, see, you are, I think better you are outside. So they sent him off. And so then he investigated the whole conversations, letters and everything. Because he was a lawyer, no? He was trying to see what is Prabhupada's actual final desire, final order. What is his desire? How he wanted these initiations to continue in his organization. Only he can tell. So he scrutinized everything. And then he was shocked. He said, Prabhupada never appointed anybody. Everybody thinks, why did Prabhupada appointed such a nasty system? All people are following this. Prabhupada never appointed. They all ask this question, why Prabhupada is a pure devotee why he has done so many, why this kind of a system? No, he has not appointed. This is self-appointed, and that's why you see such a mess happening. Okay, so it is banned, and then GBC realized this multiple acharya system is also not working out. So they came up with a new system called diminished Diksha Guru system. Bully Diksha Guru. They don't want to give up that word Diksha Guru, so but they're saying diminished. Thoda kam karo. As good as God is too much. As good as, I don't know, little. Less than that. So they have come to that level now. Now, no Guru Puja in public. Huh? This is official GBC law. You cannot worship Guru in public. Secret. That is that. No honorific titles, including His Divine Grace. They cannot have this Vishnupada, all those things. No photo of the Guru in the altar. Can you believe? Guru's picture you cannot keep in the altar. This is the rule. Tell me, where is this conclusion Prabhupada says? Huh? They will keep up to Prabhupada. After Prabhupada, they are not supposed to keep any. For Arati, they'll bring one picture, keep. After Arati, they'll take it. Chupchap Guru. Because if you do any open thing, then it's a banned. Now they have come to this kind of a level. Completely bogus. There is no, basis of any Vedic injunctions. Self-concocted, completely concocted system. This is what they are following now. Because currently this is what goes on. So we will go to the next one quickly because getting time. How did ISKCON Bangalore came out of this? The war begins. Okay, so quickly I'll take you through this. ISKCON Bangalore, we started off in 1983. A 3-bedroom house in Mahalakshmi layout with a monthly budget of 20,000 and 8 full-time devotees. This is how everywhere we start. Here also we started with a rented house here. That's also 3-bedroom. 85, they moved to Palace Orchard, a 15-room building. Budget shoots to 1 lakh. Number of devotees increases to 25. So there is a progress. 87, land procured at Hare Krishna Hill. That current land where that monumental building is there. Okay, now he is the Guru, the Bangalore Guru. To keep the management simple, all the devotees in ISKCON Bangalore were all initiated by Jayapataka Swami. He was the Bangalore Guru those days. First I saw him. We did personally Guru Puja to him also. So, yeah. Of course, Madhupandit Prabhu, you all know. He is the president and vice president. He is a pet disciple of GPS. He is the number 1 leading disciple. And he got a best ISKCON president award. And he was the deputy GBC of southern region. Hyderabad and all used to come. MPP came many times here, even before our, this center started, handling particularly Hyderabad. And then he is Chanchalapati Prabhu. You might be knowing. He is the vice president. Those days very young. And then we are all 60 full-time devotees with full faith in Srila Prabhupada under the able leadership of MPP and CPP. Okay, so going on, a happy team. We didn't know many of those things. So let us see what happened. All devotees worshipped JPS with great awe and reverence. Why? Because Sakshad Hari. That's what Shastra says. When you read Prabhupada books, it says you have to worship Guru as Sakshad Hari. And here is the Guru. So we worshipped him. We considered him an associate of Lord Chaitanya, an able successor of Prabhupada in the mission of making 10,000 disciples as ordered by Prabhupada. He used to tell us, Prabhupada had ordered me to make 10,000 disciples. He said, oh, what a wonderful. Currently he is saying, Prabhupada ordered me to make 50,000. He has, Prabhupada order has changed. All these things we started questioning later on, but initially we don't know. We asked, oh, Prabhupada has ordered, fine. One of his pranam mantra glorifies him Nagara Gramatarane, deliverer of villages and towns. Pranam mantra means Prabhupada has two mantras, you know that? Like that he has two. So in that one of the lines is Nagara Gramatarane. That means he's the deliverer of all the villages and towns. We used to chant these mantras for years. After we came to know, our heart was burning. So anyway, the JPS pastimes that should be under quotes displayed in notice board every day. Because we used to travel, no? We used to travel and then we used to get all the messages. So they used to publish in notice board and we all used to eagerly read. Whenever JPS comes there used to be Pada Puja and Guru Puja. Of course, Pada Puja is natural, is a sannyasi, and Guru Puja is never a Guru, a Diksha Guru like that. And Vyasa Puja celebrations conducted on his birthday. We conduct for Prabhupada, they conduct for all these Gurus. Still, and the cake that you have seen, those cakes are offered. And we used to consider his spit is nectar. His feet wash water is Channam. Hand wash water is Mahaprasad. And we used to fight for all this. I fought. Okay. But then few questions remained unanswered. We all used to have these questions. What is that? If JPS is the current Guru, why the worship of Srila Prabhupada is prominent? See, we are worshipping Prabhupada, right? Bhakti Siddhanta worship is only once in a year, not very prominent, right? Because Prabhupada is a Guru. But in JPS is the current Guru there, but that time also there is a Guru Puja for Prabhupada, temple hall, and there is a morning Mangalarati, Samsara Dhava. Why Prabhupada's worship is so this question we used to ask. There is no answer. Janme Janme Prabhu say, this is the song we sing, Guru Puja time. So he is my Lord birth after birth. But why we are singing the same song to Prabhupada and JPS? See what we used to do in Bangalore, that Prabhupada Guru Puja is done, no? We do Guru Puja, go down to lecture hall and then there he used to sit. Then we used to worship. Same song we used to sing. So top we have said to Prabhupada, Janme Janme Prabhu say, you are my Lord birth after birth. Then you go down, same song you sing, Janme Janme Prabhu say. That means he is my Lord. So we used to ask this question to even Madhukan Prabhu. Prabhu, what is this? There we are saying Prabhupada is our Lord. Here we are saying Devata Goswami. What is it? He says, you will understand. Later on he told, I never understood. So anyway, when we sing Samsara Dhavanala, are we glorifying Prabhupada or JPS? When you say Samsara Dhavanala Leda Loka, whom are you praying? Is it Prabhupada or is it JPS? And can you believe, as of today, ISKCON has no answer. If you go and ask any of those practicing devotees, okay, Samsaradava you are singing, no? Okay, whom are you singing for? Prabhupada or your current Guru? You'll be stuck. Or Janme Janme Prabhu say you ask, what? Who is our Prabhu say Janme Janme? Is it Prabhupada or is it intellectually they are bankrupt. They have no clarity. So also, some devotees used to tell frequently brahmacharis that I am not developing any devotion for JPS. Why? One day, one of the brahmacharis directly asked JPS. He said, we're not developing any devotion for you. Why? He has not answered. He said, no, I have a great devotion for my Guru. So you should also. So he is indicating that he is having great devotion to Prabhupada is understandable, natural. Because every day we are reading Prabhupada books, we are actually taking association of Prabhupada. How can you have devotion and faith on somebody else? It's a concocted system. So, Guru Maharaj always used to specifically cultivate congregation, especially Matajis. This also we used to say. We all used to stand here. He will not give this thing also to us. And he used to go on giving all. But he has an idea why he is doing all this. Brahmacharis used to get cold treatment. But he is a good sannyasi, sannyasi in good standing. No, there was no. And then Bangalore devotee is not aware of any of the controversies in the ISKCON world. We don't know. I told you, social media, all these things are not there. We are in our own world, the temple happily going on. The Ritvik issue, they don't know. Guru reforms, they don't know. Fall down of Sakshad Haris, they don't know. None of this we know. Okay, so 97 ISKCON Bangalore inauguration here. so that was the inauguration day. So few incidents have happened. I remember I was in one assistant pujari room making juices and everything for the Abhisheka, deities Abhishek and all that. And we're Bhaktas. I joined in 97. I was a Bhakta in white dress. So we were making all the juices and all that. All the gurus. Wow. How fortunate we are. All the Shakshad Haris are here only. We were thinking like that. And then we saw the gurus went by. Our breakfast got delayed by 10 minutes. And many of these, as good as gods, are angry and upset. You don't believe they're shouting and yelling. I said, how? Gurus are like this. And then Madhupant Prabhu, he gave an address in the inauguration. He said, this temple came up by the mercy of holy name. From those days, Prabhu is saying about holy name. This temple came up because of the holy name. GPS gets upset that he is not glorified. MPP gets surprised. He says, when I am glorifying the holy name, why should JPS feel bad? Right? And then why should he, get upset? JPS was visibly upset. And then we also saw sometimes JPS used to doze during chanting. Actually, whenever he used to chant, we all used to chant nearby. We used to go and sit next to him and then chant. And I used to see him many times. Whenever I ask someone offense, you should not ask for this. Offense it is. And then of course, sometimes they used to say, see, he is traveling so much and preaching and this and that. But Prabhupada also traveled And we never seen him dozing and but he gets up at 1 a.m. and he's writing all his reports. So anyway, see, if they answer something, we used to get another 100 questions. But there is nobody to answer. And sometimes even in Bhagavatam class, sometimes what happens, Maharaj is there, one more sannyasi or somebody comes, so he gives class. So we all used to sit and Maharaj used to sit in the front. Invisibly, he also used to sleep. See, Bhakta sleeping, understandable. We're all do little peaceful, okay, sir. Understandable. But Sakshat Hari, if you claim yourself to be Sakshat Hari, see, you are seen in a different way. But you are not that. That's the problem. We are seeing you as 24 carat, but you are not that. You are only 2 carat or 1 carat. This is the problem. Okay, then after 97, 98 is the inauguration of ISKCON Delhi. Madhupani Prabhu visits Delhi inauguration. This is in East Kailash. MPP asked about Ritvik issue to 3 personalities. Adridharan Prabhu, President of ISKCON Calcutta, Rasraj Prabhu, Bhaktivedanta Institute Secretary, Yashmati Nandan Prabhu, President of ISKCON Ahmedabad. See, in the inauguration time, MPP heard about this Ritvik issue, Guru issue and all. And he thought, okay, let me understand what is this. So he went and opened one door and then all these great personalities are seated there. So he said, okay, what is this? I'm hearing some Ritvik and this July 9th letter and all those things. What is this? So then they said they were hesitant to disclose. Why? He's very close to, MPP is very close to JPS. Said, Hare, kuch bol diya to, the news will reach JPS. So they were very, careful. Then they said, see, here is a folio, that means database, computer program. You open it, you see July 9th letter. So MPP read that letter. First time he is reading July 9th letter. MPP said, there should be some other letter after this, appointing them as gurus. July 9th letter doesn't appoint gurus, no. It appoints Ritviks. He said, no, there must be one more, appointing them as gurus. Prabhu was believing that there must be some appointment order is there. They said, okay, search for yourself. So obviously MPP searched, there was nothing. He searched the folio, nothing. And then after some time they said, no such thing exists. There is no appointment letter. So, no, there is an appointment tape. They're very confident. They said, yes, but it appoints only Ritviks. That's the only appointment letter you will see in the history of ISKCON. Only one letter, July 9th, and that appoints only Ritviks. Then MPP got confused. Then he wanted to clarify directly with JPS. Where is the appointment for your becoming guru? He wanted to ask. So, lunchtime, MPP asked JPS about the authorization for gurus. He says, where did Prabhupada appoint these gurus? JPS avoided the conversation. Give one more sweet to Madhu Pandit. So he is not answering. JPS asked, when are you coming for the Vyasa Puja celebrations? That means his birthday. Vyasa Puja means JPS birthday. He is asking, when are you coming for my Vyasa Puja? So MPP returned to Bangalore. These 3 people, what they did, as soon as MPP returned, on his table, there is final order. That book is in Krishna Kant Road. It is available on his table. Unanswered questions. Guru is as good as God. How can a guru fall down? Very simple question. How can a guru fall down? How the fall down of the gurus who are supposed to be Mahabhagavatas or Paramhamsas can be explained? How can Prabhupada appoint such people as gurus? Now this is the last point which is very dangerous. How Prabhupada appointed such? These are the questions those days. Then Vyasa Puja 1998, because JPS invited, no, so MPP went. MPP visited Mayapur for Vyasa Puja. He travelled with one temple president, Sarvaishwarya Prabhu, Coimbatore. He told him about the July 9th letter. Sarvaishwarya Prabhu is saying, he advised him to be careful not to commit offense by pursuing this topic. Don't pursue this topic. An offense. Actually, in ISKCON, if you ask about all this, they'll say, offense. You'll go to hell. So that is the. So then he spoke to his kind of a colleague, Dayaram Prabhu in Mayapur. He's a junior to MPP in IIT. Got initiated 4 years after MPP by JPS. अरे क्या हुआ? And he said, it is a controversy since 1987. Why are you asking now? MPP is not getting any clarity. He is asking Sarveshwar Prabhu, he is asking Dayaram Prabhu. Both of them are still there in the opposite camp. Now 87, there is a flashback. We'll go to 87 once and just come back. That time Bhavananda, he fell down, one of the 11. There is a GBC meeting in Mayapur. Some group claims Prabhupada is Guru for everyone. Those days only Ritvik is going on. MPP asked Purushottam Swami, he is a JPS sannyasi disciple, about this. What is that they are saying, Guru, Guru? He rejected it as an act of envious people. Purushottam Swami said, these are all envious people. They have become gurus, no, they are envious. He said the appointment tape was there. MPP believed. See, you should know one thing. In Vaishnava community, if a Vaishnava says anything, we believe. No. Whatever he says, we believe. So here Purushottam Swami is such a sannyasi. He is saying, yes, there is appointment tape where Prabhupada appointed everybody. See, those days, all these computers, all those things are not there. So, okay. On his word, MPP has believed. So that's why he is repeatedly asking, where is that appointment tape? Where is that appointment? Which is not there. So he did not attend the Vyasa Puja MPP. He lost hope. Evening program, JPS called MPP, asked MPP to sit next to him. Some drama started. MPP told me he felt irritated. The drama is about JPS glorifying. Paradigm about JPS changed totally. He is back in Bangalore. So he studied folio and the final order in detail. That final order is a very nice compare. Of course, it looks little lawyer kind of a language. Spend little time, but you will understand. And then he decided to tell everyone about this issue. So this is in maybe around 98, 99. So Prabhu first he studied almost for I think 6 months. He understood there is a scam. Something is going wrong. Then he decided to tell everyone. Then MPP called that Rasraj. You remember one of those 3 names? Adridharan Rasraj Prabhu. He called Rasraj. He is Bhaktivedanta Institute main secretary, main person. And informed him that he is convinced and he will talk to devotees about this. Rasraj Prabhu is also like that. Then Rasraj Prabhu said, he warned that GBC will expel anyone talking about Ritvik. He will expel you, he said. But according to GBC laws, Ritvik is Apasampradaya. If you say Prabhupada is Diksha Guru, you will be kicked out of this. Can you believe Prabhupada established ISKCON? And he is the one who is the Guru. And if you say that he is Guru, then you will be expelled. This is the problem. So, Apasampradaya. MPP mentioned in one Bhagavatam class next day. I remember this lecture very clearly. He mentioned, our direct relationship with Srila Prabhupada cannot be covered by anyone. We all got surprised. Because we are thinking we are all disciples of, and here Prabhu is making a statement. Our direct relationship with Prabhupada cannot be covered by anyone. Wow. On that day we all, went to his class, this thing, and we asked, oh, what is this? What is this? He said, I'll call you in the night. I'll tell you that time like that he told. So then first he spoke to one devotee by name Nimai Pandit Prabhu. Then he took some of us the same night. Within 5 days, all devotees are convinced. I am very happy. I was a bhakta. Actually, first time when I came to, the temple, because I read Prabhupada's book, Leelamrita, all those things, when I came to temple, I saw Prabhupada's picture. And then I also saw one more person picture. I said, who is he? Previous Acharya? No, he is the current Acharya. Really? I was very disappointed. Then, so, within 5 days, everybody got convinced. But it's not that, there is any force or something. He gave the book, he gave the quotes. He said, you please contemplate, you read, you understand, you study, and you decide. We all did that. And finally we said, yes, we are convinced. This is the position. The Prabhupada is the Diksha Guru, and there is some misunderstanding crept into the movement. Okay. MPP decided to preach to congregation. Then, once internally everything is over, we wanted to. And it's a very big story, this Adilharan Prabhu's story. Maybe sometime I'll tell you. Congregation devotee from Muscat, there is one Venugopal. He called JPS and informed that Madhu Pandit is doing all these things. He is preaching to brahmacharis, he is preaching to congregation, that actually Prabhupada is the Diksha Guru, not you. Then JPS advised, MPP is in Maya. He wants to become Guru. Inform all congregation. More confidence on MPP. Take over the temple to protect it. And then actually they all came on a Sunday program. They created a big chaos. And we started catching everybody. And then we started preaching in HDF counters and all those areas we were preaching. One congregation swear to kill. Then we called police. Then they all ran away. Their Guru Bhakti finished. Okay. And then GBC visits Bangalore. Now the GBC came to know. International GBC opposite camp, they came to know. They visited Bangalore. So we have one kutir called Prabhupada's Kutir, close to ashram. So the Prabhupada's Kutir is there. There was a meeting and they all came to negotiate with us. And who are all there? MPP and temple devotees on one side, congregation is on the other side. Mediators, Jayapataka Swami personally came, Harishauri Das Khan came to convince us that Prabhupada is not the Guru. Can you believe he is a personal secretary to Prabhupada for many years? Dayaram Das came and few other GBCs, a big delegation came from them. They all sat to JPS offered to MPP. You also become Guru. MPP refuses. The GBC returns. Top failed. They went back. Then he came with his stalwart disciples to defeat the Ritvik theory. He came with his many scholarly devotees to defeat us. And this happened in ISKCON Bangalore boardroom. This one boardroom is there. And then one side we're all there. I was also present. JPS was there, and then many other this stalwart, they all came with laptops, our arguments, their arguments. There is a debate going on. Meeting in boardroom, GPS says this. How can a dead father beget children? What is he referring to? He's saying Prabhupada is dead and gone. How can he beget children? He's saying. So we all became very angry and we told him, devotees became very furious. We told him on his face, we are rejecting you as our spiritual master. I remember his face was red. Yes. I said, you don't believe that your guru is living. Your own guru, Appa, you are saying he is dead. His own guru is dead, he is thinking. This is his devotion. And he is an acharya. So we wanted to, banish this camp, so we rejected him on his face. He became very angry. And then the war started. So GBC asks MPP and Adridharan Prabhu. Adridharan Prabhu is the Calcutta temple president. So he asked MPP and Adridharan Prabhu to present the case in GBC. Okay, so MPP makes the presentation in Mayapur for GBC. MPP made about Ritvi, July 9th letter, everything. And what was the result? Mayapur. Result is GBC passes an order expelling MPP, CPP, Adridharan Prabhu, Satvik Prabhu from ISKCON. It is officially an order passed expelling all these devotees. They are there for decades. And what is their mistake? They have presented some Prabhupada quotes to prove that Prabhupada is the spiritual master for this organization as long as the organization continues. This organization has only one Acharya. He is the founder and he is the Acharya. That's the Prabhupada writes. Founder hyphen Acharya. So then the war intensifies, legal battles begin. Thank you. The legal battles are not easy to discuss. It takes a lot of time. Many battles. They came to attack ISKCON Bangalore ashram. Can you believe? They want to physically take over. They came to attack us. And then one devotee has piled up a big, what's that? Stones and all. I asked Laribal, what are you doing? But these gondas, when they come, no, I'm going to marpit. Is a Kshatriya blood. So that was the kind of mood, So there were many cases. Lower court, we have one. High court, recording. So I have to say they have one. They managed it. And then it went to Supreme Court. There case is going on. Supreme Court has given an order to continue status quo. So the case is still going on. We are in a much powerful position. And the turning point is in the year 2000. We started Akshaya Patra program. They could not believe. So the way the Akshaya Patra has built up the image of ISKCON itself. Akshaya Patra has built a big image for ISKCON. What was lost? You can see conch shells are blowing. What was lost during those bogus gurus? It's all been built up by many sincere devotees in the last 1 or 2 days. Even the other side also there. Many sincere devotees are there, but the system is bogus. Particularly the guru system is very bogus. So you can visit their temples, you can have darshan, have prasad, everything is okay. When they say initiation, you say, wait a minute, I'll come back to you. Never fall for those bogus systems. Okay, so initiation, they have made a big mockery and we are still fighting. Recently also you would have heard some bus case. I don't know, some of you would have heard Supreme Court has squashed their case and then upheld ISKCON Bangalore. They are filing cases and this and that, trying so much. And they are not stopped in Bangalore, in Hyderabad when they are planning to building this golden temple. So much halla they created. They came and they did a media conference and said these people are bogus. They're not ISKCON. Like that, it has gone through a lot of phases and finally this temple has come. They could not believe that, how these people are, because they are saying they are Apasampradaya, but we are growing day by day. And they are supposed to be Sampradaya. But you see, day by day, there are so many, this issue, that issue. So this is called Maya. Okay, so my request is each of us ensure that we don't allow anybody to fall for this bogus. If they surrender to Prabhupada, at least one jiva, he will be rescued. A bona fide guru takes responsibility. I told you, he takes responsibility. Yes, I am going to deliver you. But whereas a bogus guru, he himself cannot deliver himself. He has no, there is no means for him. So that's why we should, not only that, you all have to become more stronger in understanding the arguments. What is the Prabhupada's final desire? What is this final order? This 209th letter? All these things you please understand. There are many quotes of Prabhupada. They are all talking about principle. How after an Acharya, one more Acharya will come. They are all principles. But finally, what did Prabhupada say? What is that in writing, Prabhupada said? Many times these gurus will say, no, Prabhupada appeared in my dream and then he has ordered me to become a guru. Hare, everybody can say dream. Why only your dream? Anybody can say. Infosys CEO, he says, Dreama Aya, Haranmuti. And he told me to become CEO. Infosys will accept? Out of question. No organization runs like this. I don't know how they think. ISKCON is a different, in what way it is? It's an organization. It requires a written directive from the previous Acharya, which they don't have. They are unable to produce last 50 years. If they can produce today a Prabhupada's directive saying these 11 or these are the gurus, you will surrender at their lotus feet. They are ready. They are not. They are not able to. They cannot. That kind of a system Prabhupada will never authorize. Past, present and future will be known to the pure devotee. They can never authorize such system. Illegal, bogus system, where everything is shattering. Okay, so all of you please become strong in these arguments, and also wherever possible you ensure that the devotees who are coming, they are not falling for this, these bogus systems. See, they are very active on cloud. That means in the social media. Our group is active on the ground. This is the difference. On the cloud, glamour, this and that, it looks very nice. On the ground, who is building organization? Who is taking the pain to build temples and build the communities and ensure that they are doing sadhana, this and that? This is done by our group because we know what Prabhupada wants. They're dancing for dabang and they're dancing for all these things. That's all, it's all glamour. Whether it is in line with parampara, that's all secondary. glamour, number of views, this and that. This is what it is. Okay. So our desire is not to what do you say that they are like demons. As I said, there are many sincere devotees. One day even they will be rescued. If they are sincere, certainly they will be rescued from the clutches of that illusory guru system. And by the way, many of them know now, thanks to social media.